Lucio. Kings Row. And you are... What SR are you, Squid? I do... that's... and every time I say Coca-Cola, there's a reason I specify and say that I like Coca-Cola. Because I know Twitch chat's going to clip me if I say I like Coca-Cola. Exactly. I lost like 500 SR because I played ranked while drinking. I can't get it back though. You can't get it back? Oh, that's the worst. It's always best when you go on like massive tilts and then you just gotta like get it back the next day. Like it's no big deal. But if you can't get it back, that sucks. Team is 2.8k. Okay. So I platinum. Plat. Perfect. Okay, let's get to it.
So get my charge up.
I don't like Pepsi,
Okay.
no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're just gonna do basically one cycle of cooldowns, and then when your second cycle of is up,
This isn't a scrim, right? This is an actual comp game, isn't it?
we go in.
I-beams, good calling.
Or is this... Are we doing another scrim VOD? We're doing another scrim VOD. Neat. We're doing a scrim VOD. I was like really confused. I was like, what is with this level of comms? I thought you were just placements, but this is another scrim VOD. Okay.
Good charges, by the way.
Good charges.
I was
Much
looking for
better than the
shorter
last
ones.
map. Much better than last map.
I love this
spending most
energy
of
already.
my
Let's
time
get fucking
covering
hyped.
IBMs
This is
when
gonna
I'm
be a
in
fun
charge.
match.
Yes. Mana, I want you to communicate a little bit more with I-beams about bubbles. Right? And just like, if he says shield's going
Or is
down,
this
I
your
just want you to
coach?
be like,
Is
I
this
can
your
cover
coach?
with personal, or I don't have a personal, and then we have to
Just say,
back up,
yeah, or like
right?
personal up, personal down,
Yeah.
projected up, projected down, whatever. Relevant. So, did everyone hear me though? We're gonna go.
You'd never call personal. Personal is your own discretion. You just say bubble, like I have bubble is the normal call out for Zarya, because nobody like your team only gives a fuck about projected. I'm sure you don't have to. Hi team, I'd like to inform you I'm about to bubble myself. Not necessary. Just I've got bubble, and people know you're talking about projected. That's you. Oh, that's actually you coaching Squid. That's hilarious. Saw both VOD reviews on YouTube. Great stuff. Glad you enjoyed it. VOD is loud. I'll turn it down. I apologize. By the way, Jayne, definitely need to turn YouTube volume down a bit. Got it. I got it, friends. We turned it down.
We're gonna
Yes.
play.
Play
Choke
gate for one
10
cooldown.
seconds.
Mhm.
Literally just enough time for Zarya to get 2 bubbles off. Try and build up charge, and then if they're not holding hotel like we were, we're gonna push through that.
Okay.
If they are, we're gonna go all the way
This
around
makes me
statue. on
giddy.
the
I
other
am
side.
I
so sorry,
love
guys. I
shot
didn't hear
calling.
any of that. My came in.
It's just super passionate, high energy, shot calling, and then one of your team members goes like, "Hi guys, I was ignoring you. What are we doing?" And you're oh my lord.
and was trying to find
That's
myself.
okay. It's
Oh.
okay. Just follow us.
Got it.
Zarya?
They're holding main, like on the point.
Okay.
They're holding main with
Oh, just not. Get
Ryan's.
I like that you guys sped to the choke and held your shield.
Wow.
I don't
Okay,
like
let's go
that.
through hotel.
That
Let's
was
go through hotel.
sarcasm.
They have a widow up top on my ground.
I got fire strike. You
Who's
down a
low?
healer?
Someone's low. Lucio, I think, is low. Bad charge.
Get out if you can.
This is even. This is winnable.
No, it's
No, it's not.
You can win.
So the reason you flank through hotel is to like get on top of the enemy team, right? So, if we look at King's Row, so King's Row has hotel, it's got statue, and then it's got alley, right? Kind of looks like this. So, and the choke is here-ish. So you could go from here to here, but you know, they've probably got their main tank, they've got like their supports probably about here, who are going to be able to heal, and then maybe they've got like a DPS up here who's giving you line of sight. So they're set up for an attack from this direction, right? So the reason we go through hotel instead is to force a rotation and catch the supports out. So we take a shortcut and arrive at the supports. You know, the DPS will rotate, the tanks will have to rotate, but they have to switch the supports and the tanks. They have to do this rotation in order to actually counter King's Row. So what you want to do is, this territory is dangerous because, you know, the tanks are blocking it, the DPS are blocking it, and the supports are safely supporting both the tanks and the DPS. So you want to be going through hotel quickly, getting onto the supports, and if they rotate, you chase and pursue, and basically you stay right on top of this. And this is why we have a tank-heavy composition, so that you don't die in a close quarters brawl. But what you did instead was you rotated through hotel, and then, like, the 5 of you sat here, and your Reinhardt was like, I'm going to kill them, and you kind of just, like, left the Reinhardt out to dry. So you need to move together with the Reinhardt and just murder people. So we do this to force a rotation, as well as to kind of, you know, make their supports move, you know, depending on where their DPS, maybe the DPS has less of line of sight, and as long as they don't have a Junkrat here, it's pretty much free passage. So what you did, like, instead of like being here, set up with your main tank and all your little minions and whatnot, you basically went through hotel and set up with all your little minions here, instead of having it actually devolve into a team fight and forcing the attack here. So you actually need to shoot them.
Win it. No, we can win it. It's 5 on 5 right now.
No, they rezzed.
They rezzed?
They rest.
I always call my teammates minions when I'm playing Reinhardt.
Out.
Forward,
Out.
minions!
Out.
Forward!
Out.
Okay, you're a Lucio. Don't try and do a little widow. Just take cover.
Shield back here if you need it.
Stop!
Build that charge. And then I'll be back for
I'm sorry. Yeah, you're gonna do it. I'm out of feeling.
Okay, you're Reinhardt. You're. Is anybody in chat right now? Did anybody watch my my Reinhardt stream yesterday where I placed my new Reinhardt account? This man right. That guy is Mr. Rectangle Man. He's playing Mr. Rectangle Man. No! So your shield is used not to just generally block damage. Your shield is used to get good positioning, right? So you have a limited shield resource out of Reinhardt. So go. If you're shielding, you need to be trading something for your shield resource. You need to be trading distance. You need to be trading like position for shield health. You want to be trading your shield health for a more superior position. But if you kind of just like sit in this choke and generally absorb damage, it's going to do literally nothing at all. Okay, you have to go forward, and you have to go forward when your shield is at 2000 HP. But like this Reinhardt is fucking his team by playing Mr. Rectangle Man. Is our oh, we've got the Ryan in chat. That's funny. What I started the Ryan account at? Anyone remember? Oh, 31 something, 3150. We gained like 350 SR. I only lost one game solo queuing last night. It was awesome.
Free prayer.
Shields at a quarter already.
Shields at a quarter already. Okay, so this is exactly why you just sit and wait, and there's nothing wrong with nothing until you have full resources, and then speed through them. And the reason my speed is so powerful with Reinhardt, because you can cover more distance for less shield resources. So that you arrive at the fight with more resources if you speed there instead of standing in the choke.
Can we contest that?
This is high plat.
Yes,
you can always do
putting some pressure.
You can always do exclamation mark current VOD to figure out who we're reviewing. So exclamation mark current VOD will give you the details of it should be just VOD. We should honestly just change that command to VOD. Oh, it is VOD. But yeah, mods keep that command updated.
Pressure on her, but they have walls until 240.
Mods, we need to figure out if we're using current VOD or just VOD. We'll probably just
I
do
almost
VOD.
have sound barrier. We can choose to push in with sound barrier. If we have any ults to follow it up.
Nice, we're actually going forward.
Left. I mean, right.
You're using toggle for sound barrier or sound wave.
You've got eyes?
You're using toggle on Lucio. I prefer hold because it lets you do like I don't know, you're plat, never mind. Probably don't need to care about those techs.
Let them use ults.
These two ults.
Okay,
have
back
shatter
out,
for
back
sure.
out, back out, back out.
Shit.
And I was gonna explain, but I also understand that you're flexing or filling onto this role, and it's not one of your mains. So I won't go into a really technical discussion on Lucio for this VOD.
I have shatter.
I'm gonna hide.
Yes,
Do you
that's
want me
fine.
to counter slide?
No, okay, I'm gonna
baiting it?
I'm gonna speed boost in. We're gonna look for a shatter here,
Good.
All right.
and I
Ready?
have sound barrier. I'm gonna use sound barrier to open. Where's our 5th? Okay, okay, we're good.
3, 2, 1, go.
Push.
Speed.
Widow down.
Huge
You're
block.
so lucky. He didn't do. It was the Zarya that
Ryan,
blocked.
Ryan.
It wasn't the Rhine.
I've got grab.
Mid-fight spray. I like it.
Huge.
Beautiful. That's
Lucio,
Junkrat,
Lucio.
Lucio. Now the
Mercy
Reviving.
res.
You get the res off? She got that res off? That's hilarious.
Run. Still run.
Widow up top.
Mercy.
I'm gonna put pressure on Widow.
Mercy's half.
I was just about to suggest this. I'm so happy you're doing this. That's so good.
Woo! All right.
I love that. That was
Push
good.
up as soon as we get this.
So a few things about Lucio, right? You're not really a ranged fighter like this. Zenyatta is a ranged fighter. You know, you like to sit at range in Discord, and you've got pretty fast orbs. Your orbs are honestly pretty easy to hit from a long range. You can be like pew 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 pew, just like sniping bitches left, right, and center. Yeah, Lucio is not the case. His like little projectile pellets are way slower. You need to be much closer to actually get hits. And Lucio's left click, his maximum damage from his left clicks is 160, right? If you land headshots with his left click, is 160 damage. So being up close, Lucio is scary. At range, Lucio can like more or less spam a choke very weakly, and not do a lot of damage. So, yeah, you want to be like once you're in Fragger Lucio mode, you want to be way more aggressive and in people's face, unless they have like a flash or something. You have hold to toggle? Wow. Then you've got a heavy pinky. There's quite a few times where you've been on speed too long. Please go over the explanation of Lucio. Okay, give me a second. Oh, dude, the fabric of these jerseys is so nice. Like the comfiest shirt I own, I swear to goodness. Oh, okay. So, there's two options on Lucio. There is... There's hold to crossfade and allow backwards wall ride, and honestly, you should have both of them on. So hold to crossfade means that pinky up, I'm on heal, pinky down, I'm on speed. Up, heal, down speed. Up, heal, down speed. I'm gonna sneeze. Why am I sneezing so much today? I'm being baited. Okay, so the big thing about this is that instead of having to like look at your song or whatnot, you can always know what song you're on. And the other thing is that it allows you to bunny hop, so you don't actually lose. Oh man, I haven't played Lucio in so long. It's oh my goodness. No, I'm doing it backwards. Anyway, so God, I can't get I haven't practiced this in a very long time because it's actually quite a specific timing. But once you actually start like wall riding and bunny hopping, you can get the effects of both auras. Because if you have speed and you switch to heals, your speed only slows down when you touch the ground or a wall. So there's a specific bunny hopping technique that you can only pull off with hold instead of with toggle because toggle is too slow. And then for the other big thing about using hold, other than just always knowing which song you're on, is it used to be for EMP, but it doesn't happen on EMP anymore. But if you get hammered or stunned for whatever reason, and you were on speed, if you get stunned or earth shattered, holding shift counts as an ability, and toggling shift counts as an ability. So if you get hammered while you're on speed, like if they do hammer down, while you're on speed boost and you get knocked to the ground, your aura will automatically switch back to healing instead of staying on speed. But if you were on toggle and you got hammered while you were on speed, you will stay on speed and basically sit there useless. And so yeah, the other big advantage is just always knowing what song you're on and being able to do it very quickly. So the bunny hopping technique, switching to heals when you get stunned, as well as just always knowing what songs you're on, is why you want to be using hold instead of toggle. And then yeah, so like the bunny hopping technique, I can't do it. I haven't practiced in like months on doing the bunny hop technique. But the idea is basically that you speed boost and then you're on. Come on. So you're on speed, but then you take off and then you land again. It's like, oh fuck. So you're only, it's the same sort of ideal with shield hopping, where you're only on speed when you're on the ground, but in the air you're on heals. So for example, if I was like doing this, if I, wow. Okay, so we're just gonna like wall ride off that, and then you'll see that I maintain my speed, but in the air, since I'm not getting any acceleration, I may as well be on heals. So same speed until I touch the ground. So if you're in the air, you should basically be on heal boost. So heal, because you only slow down once you touch the ground. So just a few Lucio techs like that. I really need to practice that bunny hopping tech. The problem with the bunny hopping tech is that there's actually an animation time to the switching of the songs, which is difficult to get down without practice. So, but once you get bunny hopping down, you can heal and speed yourself and just like go ridiculous distances. And it really helps for escaping as well as chasing down targets, because it allows you to both escape quickly while kind of like healing up so you don't get killed during your escape, as well as pursue targets so that you arrive at them at a higher health, can actually win the 1v1. So, yeah, I haven't practiced the bunny hop technique because I'm fucking lazy. But it does exist, and it's hard to do. What the heck am I opening? This. Okay, we're going back to it.
I'm on payload duty.
Yep. Get this widow. Get this widow. Good. Delete. All right.
Actually,
If we win a fight,
if you have this sort of composition, Lucio, like normally Zenyatta is on the payload, but if you're running this, Moira is actually the one on the payload, and Lucio's moving up. And the reason that you move up with Lucio is because you move up with speed, which allows you to both engage and... Oh, wow. Right. So what they're doing is the 5-1 strat. Basically, they're pushing the payload with 1 on and moving 5 up. And they've decided to move Moira up with their team instead of with Lucio. So here, I would have asked Moira to push to the payload and Lucio move up, because Lucio's speed boost can actually allow you to chase down the respawners, as well as if you end up at a disadvantage, Lucio can speed boost the attackers out. So controlling the engage and disengage is really important here. So they have a Lucio as well. So you're not likely to get much value out of this 5-1 here, because they have a Lucio and your Lucio is being a payload bot. So Moira would have been the correct choice here to be the character who's pushing, not you. Are you going to have less heals? Yes, but you're looking to take severely disadvantaged fights. Like, you know, you're wanting to take fights where the opponent is at a severe disadvantage, so you shouldn't really need much other than speed boost to kill them, and then you can heal up while you're chasing down the next target. So Lucio is not a payload bot when you're doing this. Yeah, unless there's like... On Hollywood, you can have Lucio be the payload bot, because on Hollywood, you move up to specifically secure high ground, and speed isn't required for that. But anytime you're speeding, like you're going ahead to try and get staggers, you want to be having your Lucio with your attackers.
2 come back.
Hold second. Move up. I can hold here.
That's a fucking weird call.
Get this Ryan. Get this Ryan. Get this Ryan.
Quality Lucio gameplay right here,
missed it.
boys.
It's fine. It's only got me.
That's
All right,
fine.
back
Just
out,
hold
back
out.
out, back
No,
out.
hold out. Free payload. Free push.
At this point in time, with 2 down, the call would be push for distance, so you'd get 3 on.
Shatter again?
Oh, nice.
No Zarya charge. Haha.
Zarya down.
They use
Yeah,
I'm
res.
facing
Res.
back. I'm back.
Okay.
Should have grab here
I got
pretty quick,
Shatter.
shouldn't you? Oh, you have
Use
grab.
it.
Plus shield. She's looking for grab, I think.
Yep.
I've got.
Hilarious Zarya tech, by the way. If you grab the inside of this wall here, so if you go
Grab
Bus
myself.
Ryan.
this, if you grab right here, inside of the building, like right above that staircase, it sucks everybody in this hallway into the wall. So if they have a diva, you can just send your Zarya into this room and grab this wall, and it sucks everyone up to it. It's great, because this wall's really, really thin. So, grab spot, right here. Put it right there. Fuck aiming it, put it right there, and suck everybody up against the wall. Fun stuff.
Shield. Bus Ryan shield. Huge. Shatter.
Ryan.
Shatter.
Oh no! Got blocked by the corner.
Oh, nice pick on the Lucy.
I didn't kill him though. There's already got bubble.
Still
Oh my
free
God,
push.
corner. That makes me so mad.
They did exactly as Zarya trick in
Lucio won,
OWL,
Lucio
did they?
won.
It's a very
Okay.
well-known trick. It's a pretty well-known trick.
Zarya on payload.
There's a, like, even on defense,
High
you
charge.
don't hold there if the opponent has a Zarya, because you're just gonna get grabbed into that wall.
You're so lucky I saw them flanking with no health.
I'll be back in about 5.
You missed a 5-man shatter? Rip.
That's the point.
There we go.
Nice job,
Alright,
guys.
I'm gonna charge up
Perfect
contest
way to
four.
play that point. Are
Guys,
we
I'm the Zarya
close on
main.
another tire?
No, I used
Grab
the tire
coalescence.
to kill Reinhardt.
Did they use shatter? They used shatter, right? No, they didn't.
No, they did not.
So I'm sure they're shatter. My shield's gonna go down. Watch out for shatter.
Yep.
Yeah, your Reinhardt does not conserve his shield resources well enough
Lucio
when it
the
actually
top.
matters.
Ryan has no barrier. Watch out.
Ready on
There,
coalescence.
can we just talk about how much distance they just gave you? They were as 6 for a solid, like, 30 seconds and didn't take an engagement. Look at this again. 338.
There.
So you're as
No,
6.
I used
They're
the
Grab
as
tire
coalescence.
to kill Reinhardt.
Did they use shatter? They used
And
shatter.
they just
right?
don't
No,
take a
they
fight
didn't.
with
No,
you.
they did not.
So I'm sure they're shatter. My shield's gonna go down. Watch out for shatter.
Yep.
Lucio's up top.
This is so weird to me. Like, you're not contributing anything hiding behind the payload like there. Also, your boops, you have to be more careful with your boops. Your boops have to be very purposeful, right? Yeah, they have to be doing for a reason. You're playing Rhine, so if you're booping somebody outside of his hammer range, you're just going to piss him off more than anything. And the other thing is that boop requires 4 ammunition. So unless you're getting basically 80 damage equivalent worth of value out of it, which, you know, an environmental kill is that, you should just be spamming the enemy with left clicks. Like, accuracy doesn't matter. Just spam them with left clicks. But this hiding behind the payload shit, you're not getting any value and you're not contributing anything to your team at all. Is this a Jonak shirt? Oh, yeah, baby. This is a Jonak shirt for sure. Usually in Plat, if you have a Rhine, you just win because of this reason.
Ryan has no barrier.
I
Watch out.
wish
on
I just
coalescence.
won because I was playing Rhine.
You ready on
My
coalescence?
shield.
Yes,
Yeah, no.
yes.
My shield's down. My shield's actually down.
Just die.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Fuck.
That's okay,
kind of
it's okay,
expected right
it's
there.
okay.
Decent call.
Are we close on Rip Tire?
Decent call.
No, blood's out. We're okay.
Go blends out. Okay, good.
I got it. I got it.
Yes. I'll have Rip Tire.
And we're all
Okay.
together, boys.
Oh, we used grab. Fuck.
Yeah,
Yes.
Okay.
I fat fingered it.
No, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I'm
right,
gonna
let's-
sound barrier us in here, make some space, and then when Blood gets tired, use it.
Widow up top. Watch out.
Okay, I'm hiding.
I don't have anything for this.
Yeah, you just have to back out here.
Okay, back out.
Your calls are pretty good for a
All
Platinum.
right, well,
Try and bust that
No.
shield down. Get
I'm
that shield-
actually
get that
pretty
shield low
impressed
whenever
that you held grab,
I've seen
for-
Lucio
Yeah.
or held barrier during that grab.
Pushing.
Don't you?
I'll catch
Aren't you
up.
still missing your Reinhardt? Can't really push in without your Reinhardt.
I have visor.
You there about 5?
McCree's down,
Good.
Junk's
Got
down.
this. We got this.
Taxiing
Ryan's
your
down.
Rhine back. That's good.
You're good. I'll have shatter.
We have advantage. We have advantage.
That Reinhardt actually pinned Zarya from there. Holy smokes. Yeah, like,
Tracer?
so
Tracer?
there, right? So the way that you fight Tracers, somebody was making, oh, I was scrimming with Dio yesterday, and Tracers are my bitch, but I'm on Lucio. actually deal with Tracer. So that Tracer came in and you looked at her and you were like, boop. Okay, so that's what you did to the Tracer. So the full damage combo that you want to do on Tracers is you want to track their head with left click. So you want to get the 4 shots, and then you want to boop, and then you want to punch. And that's a 1 clip. You can 1 clip people as Lucio, right? So what did I miss? Did I miss a headshot? I must have missed a headshot. Or no, I canceled my last shot with boop. Because you can also, so like 1, 2, 3, 4, but you can also go 1, 2, 3, and then you can cancel the last shot. Like you can go 1 boop, right? So you can cancel specific parts of you because you can boop at any time. You can like interrupt the 4 shots. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. But yeah, you can cancel that very easily. It's like boop. So that did that was 2 shots, and then I used boop. So let me just kill the bots. But yeah, you can 1 clip a Tracer very easily. You don't even need the boop or the melee to actually 1 clip. But you can do like 1, 2, 3, 4, boom. So if you land all body shots plus the boop, it's like 105 damage. Yeah. But Lucio does have a 1 clip combo. I canceled my last shot again. Damn it. Boop. Ba-ba-ba. Boop. So yeah, you can kill things really fast. There we go. Really out of practice on Lucio. 1, 2, 3, 4, boop, punch. Boom. 1 clip. So, against targets like Tracer, don't underestimate how much damage a well-placed, a well-placed set of headshots can actually do. Boop. So, anyway.